Good morning. I hope this message finds a place in somebody's heart. But I'm talking to the men this morning. And it's easy to say that nobody wants to get hurt, nobody wants to go through heartbreak, and that is understandable. But there are certain people who just don't deserve it. I know that's nobody, right? But there are some people who just don't deserve it. People who truly desire to be loved, desire to take care or love on you, forgive you, yet you still betray them over and over and over again. Those are the people you probably shouldn't really hurt. Yes, God's going to cover them. God's going to cover everybody. And I don't want to take that lightly. But what I want to do is I want to just ask and challenge or charge men that when you realize that you've met someone that you truly cannot love, please do everything you can to just walk away. Not 3 months down the line, not 6 months down the line, not even 9 months to a year down the line. Don't wait that long. It doesn't take long for someone to fall in love. It doesn't. And real love is not something that you play with. Saying I love you is not something that you play with. It's not something that you use just to be in the complexity of someone's home, someone's bed, someone's life. And then when nothing is going wrong, you disappear. There are certain people you just don't need to hurt. You don't need to prolong the inevitable. I respect the men who has the capacity to walk away and keep a friendship, but keep a friendship to the degree that there is no going out on dates, there is no spending time, there is no intimacy, there is no long conversations, there is no accountability anywhere. You keep the friendship as what it is. Call me if you need anything. But when you're spending time, intimate time, alone time, time that really matters to that person, and you know that you don't want that relationship, you know that person is an amazing person, yet you don't want a relationship, just leave those people alone. Stop bothering people like that. They're not trophies. They're not, let me see if I can get hit. They're not something that you play along with. And then you drop all these diseases on people and you just walk away like you're clean. I want so bad to say, girl, get up. And I want so bad to say, you are healed, you're great, you're chosen, you're beautiful. And you are. Ladies, you really are. We really are. But I also understand the inability to walk away. I know the hardship in not being able to walk away. So I don't really know who to charge this off to, us women or the men. But I'm going to say it's the men simply because God gave them the governance over us. You are supposed to be the head. You are supposed to be the lead. You are supposed to be the conquerors of the world. You are men. But you are the most destructive people on this land. There's a shortage as it is. It's worse than teachers. There is a huge shortage. Some women can get hurt and bounce back. Some women can get hurt over and over and bounce back. But there are some women who should have never gotten hurt. I think about personal. I think about Edward, my first husband, and all the times he cheated and came home and said, I'm sorry, and I forgave him until I had to bury a son from domestic violence. I'm not saying that he died from domestic violence. According to medical records, he had a congenital heart defect or a congenital diaphragmatic hernia. Every place that I was hit while I was pregnant, my son, Jordan, took every blow. When he was born, he had absolutely nothing in his stomach area. Small intestines, large intestines had all gathered in the top of his diaphragm where his heart and everything else should have been. He was born October 20th and he died October 21st. I think about my ex-husband, Charles, and how he would use a young lady just because I wanted to stand in the gap and save my marriage. Just because I did not agree to divorce, he used his women to come against me, throw darts at me, target me, slander me, put me down, destroy my image. Worst thing, try to take my children away. I stood in the gap and forgave, not because they deserved it, but because that was the God in me. And then I think about Desmond. I didn't marry him. I didn't marry him. Yet Desmond would receive all of the goods of a wife, all while cheating on me on the other side of town. There are some women who just don't deserve to be hurt. So this is my charge, my challenge to a man who has the capability of being a good one. Seek inner peace, not outer peace. Because I brought peace. I brought passion. I brought prosperity. I brought promises. And in return, I got pain. A hell of a whole lot of it. But there are those moments and limitations where I would rather God just say, hey, well done, come on home. But see, guys, that pain, I have to live with that. I have to live with the memories that play over in my head every single day, all day. It's nothing new. And I have to thrive. I have to thrive through those memories, smile through those memories, walk through the sadness, the loneliness, the depression, overthink whether or not somebody else is going to come back and do it again. I'm a doctor of education, so I'm not dumb. But when it comes to relational love, I love the way that I want to be loved. And you don't know a bad decision is a bad decision until hindsight takes his course. Not every woman deserves to be hurt. Not every woman deserves to be cheated on. Not every woman deserves to be abused. No person does. But there are just some people who just don't deserve it at all. I hope this helped clear the air and pierce someone's soul and spirit to just do right. Just do right.